at the time, I had a company that was really focused on providing errands and a concierge service. I had an idea that I would run errands and do personal shopping. So I was talking to her, and she started to look at my resume, which I had brought, and she's like, "What? Why are you doing this?" I said, "Oh, it's just something that I always thought I wanted to do. But you have such a great amount of experience. Look at this. Have you thought about doing something with your background?" And kind of a light bulb went off, and I said, "Well, I guess we could start." And so she's like, "I want you to help me market my speaking business." I said, "Okay, fine, that'll be great." Still thinking that I'd do my concierge. And then we developed a wonderful rapport. I worked for her. She became a mentor as well as a coach. And so it was a great synergy that we had.
So in terms of, I remember the first time we had like our official session, I was making a number of phone calls as per her instructions pretty much, and that's not something that I'm really used to. The whole sales thing, talking to people I haven't talked to before. So she encouraged me to just be a little bit more outgoing with regards to not selling myself, but just being myself in front of new people. She is still very much part of my networking world and continues to introduce me to some key people in the industry and make connections. She helped me pull together my business plan, re-establish my goals, and like I was saying to you before, really helped me focus on what I'm good at, where my heart is, rather than perhaps what I feel I should be doing.
It was my first business venture. I was a little intimidated by the whole process because I was a little naive about how fast it would take to build the business. And then when she asked me questions and helped me through some of the stuff, and she'd tell me you're really good at this, you're really good at that, and I started feeling more confident about being a business owner. She would tell me, you have to step into the role of the business owner. When you go here, you want to present yourself as the business owner. Don't be ashamed of you're the owner of the company. And I was doing that. I was almost like I didn't want to admit that I was the owner because I just didn't feel like I just didn't feel like I did deserve that role. And then once I got into that role, I felt more confident. Like when I go out on sales, I felt really confident. I would land more of the sales. When I talked to other people related to my business, I just came off better and just felt more accomplished, and the business has grown.
As soon as I met Anna and we went to lunch or coffee, I guess it was like there was depth from the beginning. She really cared about who I was, what I was doing. I often would say to people that she's my biggest fan because we do these environmental movie nights at Temple Emmanuel. We've been doing them for 6 years now, 7 years. I think it's going on 7 years. And she really cared about our topics. She really cared about what I was doing. She herself genuinely really cared about environmental issues. And so it made me feel like, I could rely on her to promote these environmental movie nights. She was just my biggest fan. It was just the weirdest thing. It was great. It was great. And it wasn't insincere at all.
No, Anna is very straightforward. She does not pull any punches, and she lets you know exactly what she thinks. And it's very clear that she has your best interest in mind. So I was never concerned about her authenticity. That shined through readily. I think that's one of the things that really impressed me with her is, yes, she is direct and she's goal-oriented and she's hoping to get you moving. But more than anything, she wants to do it in a direction that you truly find valuable. And so she's always looking for your input and your particular goals so that she can integrate that. So she's direct, but she's also very much into getting your perspective and what you hope to accomplish.